Provost Misak, Chancellor Peterson, Dean Sommer, President of Johns Hopkins University, Ronald Daniels, fellow graduates, and guests. It is an honor and a pleasure to be given these few minutes to share my joy and a touch of disbelief at being honored here with you today. So sit back, relax, and don't worry, there's no test afterwards. It was nothing short of a miracle that I, a young boy from Poland, first crossed the threshold of the University of Toronto in 1945. It was only 6 years earlier that I came to Canada, just months ahead of the Nazi invasion of my country in 1939. I vividly recall my graduation 61 years ago, almost to the day, and the sense of pride, gratitude, and yes, relief. Oh my God, what a relief. Being able to call myself not only a university graduate, but a member of a great and noble profession. I also hoped I could finally afford to move out of my parents' home on Euclid Avenue to a place of my own. I remember the incredible feeling that the whole world was open to me, as it is to all of you today, whether graduates of philosophy, education, arts, architecture, medicine, or law. Like all of you, I had lofty goals and idealistic dreams. More than anything, I was anxious to see the ideas that danced in my mind's eye transfer first to the drafting table and then to bricks and mortar. In fact, during my so-called summer vacations, I had already begun building, one house at a time, so that I can earn tuition for the following year. I was already aware of the responsibility I would have to every person who would call home an apartment or a house of my design. My good name would be on the line. And then, as now, it was imperative that my name represent the values of decency, integrity, and charity that has been instilled in me at home and at school. I have been fortunate in my career to be able to dream big and work hard to make those dreams come true. I've taken risks of all kinds and thankfully count more successes than failures. Throughout my most important lesson has been to recognize that change is constant and keeping an open mind, welcoming fresh ideas, and new ways to look at old problems are critical to success. The constant companion to change is, of course, uncertainty. And like me, you will worry about which decision to make, which path to take. By all means, seek advice from those you trust, friends, family, colleagues, mentors, but don't forget to sit quietly with your thoughts and listen carefully to your own heart. The heart, as it is said, doesn't lie. The hundreds of building projects that I have been involved with over the last 65 years include commercial and industrial developments and housing communities for first-time home buyers, for seniors, and every cohort in between. From a bottom-line perspective, most of them were extremely successful. However, I've come to understand there is not only an economic bottom line, but a social and environmental bottom line. So going forward, this is the new reality for all of us. Today, I'm privileged to have the opportunity to do the right thing at this stage of my professional life with the many young men and women who work with me today. They are here, many of them. I'm also gratified to know that this new reality also informs the curriculum at the Daniel School of Architecture and Landscape Design. So, no matter what your trade or profession, the key to your longevity will be in your ability to connect with people, listen to their needs, and find ways to create a win-win situation. Work for the optimal reward rather than the maximum reward. And in doing so, you will build relationships stronger than steel, beyond bricks and mortar, relationships beneficial for all, relationships that will last a lifetime. It won't be long before you begin your long and productive careers in your chosen fields. With the skills you've developed from this great university, you will undoubtedly become immersed in your work, and that is good, because passion is what moves the world forward. But remember to save some of that passion for your family, for those closest to you, and do not forget your local community. They are often the first to be forgotten or pushed aside, even though they are the ones who need your energy, your creativity, your intellect, and often your skills and financial support. May it come as no surprise to you when you discover how much you need them too. So, to each and every one of you, remember the importance of your good name and go forward into the world with purpose, with pride in the accomplishment being honored here today, and with excitement for what you will accomplish tomorrow. I thank you for the opportunity today to share with you a little of my story, and I wish you health, happiness, and success as you begin to create your own. Thank you.